When it began, Sidonie asked me, Imriel, "Tell me truly," she said, "how much of what lies between us is just the lure of the forbidden?" I couldn't answer it. Not then. I didn't know. I knew I wanted her, fiercely. I knew there was a dark fire in her depths that fed my own desires. I didn't know about the aching abyss of tenderness and yearning that would open between us, unassuaged by time or distance. Nor, I dare say, did she. We discovered it together. And when Dorelei and my unborn son died, Sidonie and I both bore a measure of guilt for it. If we had been more certain, more courageous, it would never have happened. Love as thou wilt, blessed Elua's precept commands us. We hadn't dared. We took the sensible route and waited. We'd feared to throw the realm into turmoil. Well, and so. It happened anyway. There was no triumphal reception in the city of Elua when we returned from Alba after overseeing the burial of the skull of the man who killed my wife and son. Still, Angelines will do as they will. A great many of them turned out in support the day we rode into the city, cheering wildly. There were Tsingani and Yeshuites among them too, for which I take no credit. For their part, it is Phèdre they adore. Phèdre no Delaunay, Comtesse de Montrève, my foster-mother, a heroine of the realm. For as long as I live, deserved or not, I will coast on the goodwill she and her consort Jacqueline have engendered among folk who long for heroes. But there were others, too. Not many, but enough. Knots of folk here and there amid the throngs. Men and women of middling age, sporting black armbands, eyes hard and faces grim. Where they congregated, the cheers were dampened. As we passed, they held out their hands, thumbs outthrust, rotating their hands to give the ancient signal of Tiberian imperators. Thumbs down. Death. Why? I asked Sidonie as we rode. Who are they? Her face was pale. Families of her victims. I swallowed. My mother's? So they reckon, yes. Families with loved ones who died during Skaldia's invasion. Sidonie met my eyes. Hers were dark and troubled. Krinya eyes, the only sign of her mixed heritage. It's a reminder that your mother was condemned to execution and escaped it. They have a right to their anger, Imriel. No one said this would be easy. Are you willing to face it? You know I am. Are you? I asked softly. The cost you bear is higher. Somewhat shifted in the depths of her black eyes, a certitude settling into place. Her slender shoulders were set and squared. Yes. Then I stand beside you. I kneed the bastard. My speckled horse snorted and pranced, jostling alongside Sidonie's palfrey. I reached out to lay my hand over hers briefly. Always. For as long as you will have me, and longer, I will stand at your side. She squeezed my hand. I know. Neither of us knew for a surety what we would face upon our return. The Queen was opposed to our union, that much was certain. Whether or not she would actively seek to part us, not even Sidonie could say. Our company parted ways in the city of Elua. Phèdre and Jacqueline, along with their loyal retainers, T-Philippe and Hugues, would retire to Montrève's townhouse. I meant to continue on to the palace with Sidonie and her personal guard. I'd had quarters there, once. Queen Ysandre had granted them to me herself, delighted with my impending marriage to Dorelei, niece of the Cruach of Alba. Of course, she'd not known I was already in love with her daughter. She knew now. I didn't know if my quarters still existed. I didn't even know if I'd be welcome at the palace. Still, there was no way to find out but to try. "You're sure?" Phèdre asked, searching my face. "You could stay with us and send word to Ysandre, seeking audience. It might be easier." I shook my head. "I'm too old to hide behind your skirts, Phèdre. Or your sword," I added to Jacqueline.